Today for English we are going to be looking at the character in the story of the Woodcutter. We have spent some time describing Little Red Riding Hood. We've spent some time describing the wolf. When we were describing Little Red Riding Hood, we used lots of positive words, we used lots of positive adjectives to describe her. But when we were describing the wolf, we used more negative words to describe him. Do you think we will be using positive or negative words to describe the woodcutter? Tell your grown-ups which one you think. Now remember, the woodcutter, he looks different in these pictures because there are different versions of the story Little Red Riding Hood, and he might look different in different books, but his character will be the same. And I think we will be using some positive words to describe the woodcutter. The woodcutter is a bit of a hero because he comes and he saves Little Red Riding Hood and Grandma. So I've got some heroes here, some superheroes to have a look at. So we have got superheroes like Captain America, Wonder Woman, Hulk, and Thor. What kind of words would you use to describe these superheroes? Pause the video and tell your grown-ups some words you would just use to describe these superheroes. Well done. So some words that I thought of to describe the superheroes. I think superheroes are brave. A lot of these heroes are brave, and the woodcutter was very brave as well to go into the cottage where the wolf was. The superheroes are often very strong. And I think the woodcutter would need to be strong too, so that he could chop all the wood up and use his axe. Did you think of any different words to describe these superheroes? We're going to do some writing now about the woodcutter. We're going to think about some of those words we use to describe a hero, because the woodcutter is a bit like a hero. He's the hero of this story because he saves the day. I want you to think about a sentence that you might want to write. You might decide to write, he is brave. The word brave is here to help you. You might decide to write, he is strong. You might have a different word that you would like to use to describe the woodcutter. I would like you to pause the video and write a sentence to describe the woodcutter. Well done. I'm going to write a sentence now. I'm going to write the sentence, he is brave. So I'm going to start here. I will need a capital letter at the beginning. Let me see how many words I'm writing. He is brave. That's 3 words I'm going to write. He, tricky word he, H, and E. He is, finger space, is, I, S, is, he is. And my final word is brave. I'm going to use my word bank here to help me to spell that word because it has got some sounds in, some way of using phonics that we have not learnt yet. Brave, b, r, ave. And the A sound comes from what we call a split digraph that we haven't learnt yet. The A and the E are called a split digraph and they make the A sound. B, r, ave, brave. He is brave. But you know what? I'm not going to put a full stop there at the end. I'm not going to end my sentence there. I'm going to use a connective to join another part of my sentence together. I'm going to use the word and. He is brave and. I'm going to make my sentence longer by including the word and. A, n, d, and. He is brave, and the other word I want to use is strong. Strong. Oh, it's quite a long word to sound out, that one. Strong. Strong. 5 digraphs in that word. Not 5 digraphs, 5 phonemes in that word. So there are 5 phonemes because the last phoneme is a digraph. He is brave and strong. I'm looking forward to seeing the sentences that you wrote, and if you thought of any different words to use to describe our woodcutter's character.